What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's it's DRB, and it has been a while. We're back with the CIL Pokemon League. I did my Week 4 and Week 5 matches, but I haven't got around to recording them until right now because I'm lazy and I kind of just forgot to. My voice cracked right there. Pretend it didn't happen. We are facing CantoCast Yellow, who's part of a podcast called CantoCast, and they're fantastic, and they're on iTunes and YouTube, and you can go subscribe to them because they're great. Now, this was one that I was a little worried about losing, but if I didn't lose by too wide a margin, it wouldn't affect my playoff chances. So I brought Mega Metagross, Rotom Wash, Reuniclus, Infernape, Whimsicott, and Gastrodon. I kind of wanted to create a bit of a bulky core without sacrificing too much offense. They brought Excadrill, Rotom Heat. For Alligator, I had to breathe there. Ambipom, Mega Sableye, and Quagsire. A little bit of an issue. A little bit of a tough center there for me. But let's see how I did. I remember how well I did. So we're going to lead with Rotom Wash. I just remember what I nicknamed all my Pokemon. Now, I started off really poorly, and it wasn't my fault. I miss a Hydro Pump. I get critted, lose my Life Orb, miss another Hydro Pump. Don't die. Decide to save Reuniclus. Or Rotom. Son of a gun. So I get my Kibia Berry knocked off, which is whatever. Alright, I get a Tailwind up with Duck 3. My Whimsicott, switch out, back to Reuniclus. I'm thinking, what can I do here to stop this? I think I've got Magic Guard Reuniclus. I might have to slow this down a little bit. I'm talking real fast. Alright. I'm carrying Knockoff on Reuniclus, and I'm also carrying Future Sight, because I used it in Standard Play in OU, and I thought it actually worked out real well. Future Sight does a ton of damage, so I figured I might try it here. I pack Energy Ball on Reuniclus because, haha, I have to, because he's amazing. And we switch back out into Sableye to block Future Sight. She's, good play from her part. I go to try and finish Quagsire here. Immune to the Future Sight. I figured maybe, but I didn't want to make any predictions, and I don't think I had anything else. Gwendolyn! Gwendolyn, I'm recording. You're screaming in the back there. I know you're a baby. Yeah, you're a baby. Here at this point, I'm just trying to knock off as many items as I can. I get overheated. I think, necessary loss. I didn't really want to switch something else in on an overheat. It would do a ton of damage. I'd lose Rotom. I don't know. Making some plays here. I go for T-Bolt, switch back into Quagsire. At this point, I'm trying to make some safe plays. I am packing Hidden Power Grass, I think, to kill that Quagsire, because it is a big problem. So switch out an Ambipom here. I figured this thing's Life Orbed, and there it is confirmed. I lose Rotom Wash, who did terrible in this game. Absolutely terrible. I switch into Gastrodon here, one of my big walls. Hopefully, I can get a burn, because it's the only way to get a burn. I get burned. Will-O-Wisp, the animation there did not counter. Get in the game. I go for another burn. I don't get it. 30% is apparently 0% for me. I'm burned. Lose my leftovers. This is not going well for me. I'm in a bad spot here, but I do have Recover because, what's Gastrodon without Recover? And I can mitigate a lot of this damage except for the burn. And of course, I'm still fishing for that burn. Still don't get it. All right. This game has not been fun for me. I get the special defense drop finally. Not grand. Go for Recover. The Shadow Ball is going to be doing more damage to me now. So at this point, I can't really mitigate it. And if I keep getting special defense drops, I'm in trouble. I have to get this kill. And I get the kill. Yay, good. Mega Sableye out of the way. That thing is obnoxious. But I didn't bring hazards this week because Excadrill and Mega Sableye. Both problems. This thing might go for Dragon Dance. I stay in Scald. Maybe try to burn. Nope. I send in Goose. Go for the Mega Evolution. Goes for Crunch. Does a ton of damage. I get up Stealth Rock. I lied. I was carrying... I don't know why I did that. Meteor Mash. I was carrying hazards. I forgot. Now you go for D-Dance. I'm thinking, son of a gun. I'm in a whole bunch of trouble here. Get crunched again. Get killed. Okay. But I do have something in my back pocket here. I've still got Reuniclus. I think I'm carrying physically defensive Reuniclus. And I managed to take a Dragon Dance. And I get an Energy Ball and I kill Gator. Grand. It was good. I calced that one. I calced that one for a very long time in every situation to try and make sure I won. She sends out Jim, her Excadrill. Now at this point, it's 3-on-2. I'm in trouble. But there is a way that I can get real close to winning this. I cannot lose 3-0. I go for close combat. Get the kill. Now at this point, it is Scarfed Infernape against Ambipom and Rotom Heat. Now, I can't win because of this right here. I'll outspeed and kill with close combat. Rotom Heat cannot switch into 2 close combats. I get 1 off. I get a second 1 off. But she switches back into Ambipom, and at this point, there's nothing I can do. I lose to Fake Out Life Orb Ambipom. However, it is only a 1-0 loss, which is absolutely fine by me, because I did not lose any more than I could have. Rotom Wash really let me down in this match. Could have done a lot more damage to Mega Sableye than it did. Just missed a bunch of Hydro Pumps, got critted. Wasn't a good opening, but Infernape managed to pull his weight and get a little bit closer for a victory. So my next match will be my last regular season match, and if I win by a wide margin, I will definitely make the playoffs. So I will record that right now. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, it's DRB, and we are back for our last regular season game of the CIL Pokemon League. Now, that audio might have sounded weird. It's because I was kind of rotating around my microphone, so sorry if that was strange. Alright, so I needed to win this one by a pretty big margin, because if I didn't, I could end up getting knocked out of the playoffs if other people in my division did really, really well. So I had to be very careful. I brought Miltank and Cryogonal this week, who have never been featured in the league before. They've been on my team for a good while. I just never found a spot to bring them. Meaning the only Pokemon that didn't make it to the field in my regular season were Medicham and Rhydon. Little disappointing that they didn't make it, but, you know, whatever. They were on the team just in case. I brought Infernape, Garchomp, Reuniclus, Miltank, Rotom Wash, and Cryogonal. Rotom Wash let us down really big last week, but he fits decently against my opponent's team, so whatever. I brought a strange set on Infernape being max HP, max speed with Fire Punch, Toxic, Slack Off, and I don't even remember the other move. Close Combat, maybe. I brought, I think, Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Garchomp, Magic Guard, Reuniclus with leftovers or Colbur Berry, I don't remember. Thick Fat Miltank with leftovers. I think Rotom Wash had leftovers, or Life Orb, Cryogonal had leftovers, or Weakness Policy. I don't remember, it's been a while. But they brought Mega Manectric, Tornadus Therian, Azumarill, Tangrowth, Shuckle, and Jirachi. Now, strap in, this was a long one. I'm going to set this on normal. Lead Jirachi, I figured he would, so I decided to lead with Reuniclus. He sets up a Wish, which was very strange to me. It was a weird first play. He goes for the U-turn. I'm trying to set up early because Reuniclus at this point is a huge win condition for me. So I'm going to try and just pump a whole bunch of power all at once. So I end up losing a ton of HP. Whoops. He goes for knockoff, knocks off my item. I know if he goes for knockoff again, I won't take as much damage because he already knocked off my item, so I won't get that boost. So at this point, I'm just trying to recover HP. I get critted, pretty close to dying there. Whoops. I'm just continually clicking recover because he's not doing enough damage to the point where I'm not healing more than he's doing. So I'm at +2 here, just getting some recovery back on. I get flinched. Crap. Okay, switch out. Send out Utter Destruction my Miltank. Miltank is a lord. Yeah, I had Choppleberry on. I don't remember why. I don't remember. I don't want to get close combated, maybe. I get Milk Drink. Yeah! This team is running really solid recovery. Now he sets up Rain Dance, which is terrifying because he's got 2 Pokemon, 3 Pokemon actually, including Azumarill, that can capitalize on this rain. Tornadus Therian with Hurricane, Mega Manectric throwing Thunders, and Azumarill with boosted Waterfalls and stuff like that. So at this point, I'm just trying to Thunder Wave everything. If I can slow his team down, I don't have as much of a problem. And I do have enough recovery that, you know, ha 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 ha. Fully paralyzed, fantastic. I go for Body Slam. I was carrying Thunder Wave and Body Slam. I could have been carrying Return, but I figured if, you know, I catch something on a switch with a Body Slam and I manage to paralyze it that way, whatever, it's just more status. If I can slow his team down, I have less of a problem. Now, people underestimate Miltank because Miltank has base 100 speed. This thing is fast. It is so fast. Goes back onto Jirachi. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. I get my recovery back on. I'm just trying to stay relatively healthy. I go for a Body Slam. Gets resisted. You know, whatever. Just trying to do some damage. I know this thing has Wish, and it's going to keep passing around. He gets fully paralyzed again. Unfortunate, but that's why I'm carrying Thunder Wave. I'm not going to say, oh, you know, I feel bad for that. I don't. That's why I brought Thunder Wave. If I didn't want you to be paralyzed, I wouldn't do it. I get a crit. Yeah, 15.8%. Oh, very powerful. Very powerful move. Goes for Wish. This is a problem. You know, I can't do enough damage to Jirachi to the point that I beat it with Body Slam, but his Jirachi set can't beat mine. I need to bring some water for this recording, but I did not. I forgot to. Goes back out into Azumarill. And gets the Wish. Obnoxious. Azumarill is a bit of a problem because it is a very hard hitter. He switches out and back into Jirachi. Jirachi is you know, it's a stall. He brought, I think, Wish, U-Turn, and then like 2 other support moves. Rain Dance and Protect maybe, or Stealth Rock. I don't remember. I just remember at some point in the match, I realized his only attacking move is U-Turn. And then this Jirachi becomes a lot less scary. There's the Protect. So I bring out Scarf Chomp, who is not Scarfed. I'm a liar. I figured he would probably U-Turn or Protect or do something that would allow me to get up rocks for free. And which guy I did. He switches out. Back into Tangrowth. Not back into Tangrowth. Tangrowth for the first time. Which was... I don't know. It was funny to me. He did it clearly to block the Earthquake. But I love bringing Poison Jab on Garchomps. And I've done it before, so... I wasn't really sure what his plan was here. I don't know if he predicted me to switch or whatever, but this Tangrowth actually has Protect, or Reflect. Those are not the same move. So throw a Body Slam. Maybe try to paralyze this Tangrowth. He goes for Giga Drain. Giga Drain does a ton. So, ugh. So much damage. Switches out. Pretty safe here. Switches into Shuckle. Now, Shuckle is an issue. Shuckle is a big problem for my team. Because Sticky Web, because Stealth Rock, because Infestation, because Encore, because Toxic. The Shuckle is a problem. So I have to switch out Miltank. Hang on one second. Give me that. That is not yours. You'll break it. That is very expensive. Don't mess with that. Here, put it out. Perfect. All right, Shuckle goes for Toxic. Not a problem because I'm Magic Guard. But I realize at this point, if he doesn't have Infestation, which he does, but still it doesn't do very much damage to me, Shuckle is set up fatter. Fodder. I'm not from Wisconsin or Minnesota. I go Magic Coat because I'm a genius. And boom, Stealth Rock. Now, this doesn't matter because, you know, I already set up Stealth Rock or he already set up Stealth. I don't remember what happened. But, you know, he could have just gone Stealth Rock again. It's not like I was going to keep clicking Magic Coat. I go Recover. I get some health back. I am Toxic tier, so no other status can be inflicted to me, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, Magic Guard anyway. I have Psyshock. I think Psyshock is my only attacking move on this set. I think I'm Reflect, Recover, something. Did I say Reflect? I'm a Magic Coat. I don't remember. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just trying to get through all these turns. There are a lot of turns. Keep in mind, we are on turn 32 when nothing has died, and everything on everybody's team is still relatively healthy because of this Wish passing Jirachi. He doesn't have Baton Pass. I don't like that. I don't like that that everybody calls things Wish passing. If it doesn't carry Baton Pass, it is not a Wish passer. It is a Wisher. He's got Rain Dance. So I think, oh, son of a gun. This Rain is a problem. And it's not really a problem because at this point he hasn't capitalized on it, but it is terrifying in concept because it can be very dangerous. He gets out Tornado Therian and starts, you know, destroying my team with Hurricane or Mega Manetric and starts thundering me. You know, I can't really do too much about that. At this point, Infernape has not hit the field, Rotom Wash has not hit the field, and Cryogonal has not hit the field. I brought Cryogonal for Rapid Spin. With Levitate, I can dodge Sticky Web and Spikes and Toxic Spikes and all that stuff. Not that his team can bring Toxic Spikes, but I didn't want to get caught up in hazards and send out a Rapid Spinner that takes damage in hazards. Plus, Cryogonal is my only spinner, which isn't grand. Take a hit with a Waterfall. Ugh. 60% in the rain. He withdraws and goes Jirachi, which to me was a strange play because son of a gun. At that point, he could have killed me. I could have died to another waterfall. I'd have lost, but I was ballsy. I thought, no, I can't switch. I can't switch right here. I've set up too much to my computer tried to shut off on me right there. Really obnoxious. Turn 39. Nothing has died. I go for Recover. At this point, I am set up pretty decently, and hopefully I can capitalize on this at turn 40. He withdraws, goes into Tangrowth. Come on. Something's got to die. I go for Psyshock. It does 45%. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is about as much damage as I need to be doing. He goes for Pain Split, which, brilliant to have on something that has Recover. You know, at this point, he can stay healthy while keeping me low. However, if I don't recover, he doesn't gain any HP back. So I take this opportunity to set up further. Because at this point, Tangrowth can't do enough to me to destroy me. He goes for Amnesia, which would be a good play, but I'm using Psyshock. Amnesia was a very smart choice because he knows how important Reuniclus is to me, but Amnesia doesn't protect against Psyshock. It doesn't raise anything to stop me from doing damage because Psyshock affects the physical side of defense, not the special defense. But it is a very clever set to run on Tangrowth when you know a lot of my heavy hitters are special. You know, Rotom Wash, Gragonal. I didn't bring anything else except Reuniclus. Half of my team was physical, half of my team was special. That's how I like it. He swaps here, figuring I'll probably recover. He is correct. I recover. Keep in mind, I don't have Life Orb on anymore, which is really disappointing, but at turn 48, I kill Azumarill with Reuniclus, and I am set up to +5, and he goes into Tornadus Therian. Now, he hits Dark Pulse, which would have been good if I hadn't been set up so high, but bringing Dark Pulse was a great idea, because it would have destroyed me, minus all that setup, and it fits really well against Mega Metagross. He goes into Shuckle. Now, Shuckle at this point is not too much of an issue anymore, because it dies to Psyshock. We're at turn 50, and I'm finally starting to create a bit of a differential. Goes into Jirachi. Jirachi is a problem! Because my only attacking move is Psyshock, and it does not do very much. Now, at this point, he can just, you know, Wish Protect all over me, and there's not much I can do about that. I'm set up all the way with Calm Mind now, but Psyshock isn't going to do too much more than it does. He sets up another Rain Dance, and at this point, I'm not sure what he brought Rain Dance for, because Mega Manectric has not hit the field yet, and Tangrowth doesn't get anything from Rain. So I'm not sure why. I don't know why. Maybe it was for Thunder. Maybe it was for Hurricane. Maybe it was for Azumarill. Maybe it was for all of them. Oh, that's right, Gwendolyn J. At this point here, he reveals that he does have Thunder. But because I am set up all the way, it does 11%. And Psyshock kills Mega Manectric. I am now sitting 6-2. It is very heavily in my favor. He sends out Tangrowth. Tangrowth has been pain splitting off of me, and he throws a Giga Drain. Giga Drain does 6%. At this point, I realize I've worn out his physical attackers, and the only attacking move he has on Jirachi is U-Turn. So I'm not worried at this point. I think as long as Reuniclus can handle this from here, doesn't get critted by anything crazy, which Pain Split doesn't crit, I'm good. Psyshock does more than he heals, which takes us down to Reuniclus and Jirachi, plus all the rest of my team. I realize that without a crazy crit, I can't kill Jirachi, and we are on turn 58. Jirachi gets fully paralyzed. It doesn't matter because I can't do enough damage to kill it. I do 30%, but, you know, Wish heals more than I'm doing, especially with Protect. Rain is over. We're back down to just playing in the dirt. I take him down 28%. I get a relatively low roll. Whatever. It didn't matter. He gets fully paralyzed again. I think, whoops. But he gets his Wish. And we're back up to 83%. And I realize I'm running out of Psyshocks. And unless I get a crit, I'm going to have to hand this off to somebody else. Reuniclus has got 5 kills in this match, which is insane. Ran out of Psyshock, turn 62. Switch out into Garchomp, because I know he doesn't have anything but U-Turn. He goes Protect, and at this point, it's just Garchomp, click an Earthquake. This was a very, very good game. Very good. This was very, very hard for me to win. It was very hard for me to get a foothold in. He goes for U-Turn, takes Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin damage, and I go for Earthquake, seal the game. He actually does get a crit on that U-turn too. We ended our season with a 6-0 victory, which puts us in second place in our division with a positive 8 differential. It puts us, I think, 3 wins, 2 losses. And we are making it to the playoffs, period. It doesn't matter what happens for the rest of the league. It doesn't matter if everyone else in my division gets a 6-0. They will not break my differential from where they are. So it is myself and Hank the Pidgey going to our side of the playoffs, and Nick, Mighty Mammothswine, and Kevin going to the other side. And I think Yellow made it, and I don't remember who made it on the other. I think Chase. So the playoffs will happen soon. The video for that should be up soon. Hopefully I don't lose, because boy, it'd be real depressing to make it all the way there after all this and lose. But, you know, I have a strong draft. I have a strong team. Miltank and Reuniclus are the best core I've ever seen, ever, period. Rotom Wash, Infernape, and Cragonal didn't even hit the field. This was handled solely by Reuniclus and Miltank. So I'm going to try and not replicate that because it'll be a little predictable. But hopefully we do well in the playoffs. So I will see you guys there.